All right, dude. Thanks for coming on. I was telling you kind of about On Your Left. I'm guessing you never heard of us, but I got sent your reel over 20 times. And rule of thumb while running the account is if I get sent to it more than like 5 to 10 times, then it's going to pique my interest because other people are interested. So, uh, I do these one-off interviews every so often. The guy before you got arrested at an Ironman race, so I think this is going to be a bit of a better interview than that, because I don't think you broke any laws. But you are the guy who just did Ironman Arizona at just under 13 hours in a full suit. Um, so tell us, I guess, a little bit about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, and how long you've been doing tri. I think you just you kind of told us a little bit.
I'm Trevor Minahan. I'm currently 19. I'll be turning 20 in January. I graduated high school. Actually, I didn't even graduate high school. I took a GED test to go to community college early. I played 0 sports in high school, and I played
Wow.
like a little basketball in middle school. So I haven't had a coach or anything. I've just been doing my own things. I've just been using ChatGPT to cook some stuff up for me via training. Yeah, I mean, I really have no triathlon experience as of, I guess, a year and a half ago. When I signed up for Muncie back in 2024, I gave myself like a month of training. I think I listened to Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins, and I got like really inspired,
Hell
maybe too
yeah.
inspired. Yeah, and then from there, I just never stopped. I mean, I guess I started lifting, if that counts, about my junior year of high school. But aside from that, I didn't really start running or swimming or biking
That's
till
wild.
like a year ago.
How tall are you? Because you look pretty tall.
About 6'1", 6'2", I think.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
Like
This is relative.
170,
This is
170.
okay. All right. So you got the frame of like a great triathlete. I was trying to go through your Instagram and I just kept going back, but there was no real good video explaining why you were doing it. I was like, is this a punishment? Is he trying to go for a Guinness World Record? I looked that up. There's no Guinness World Record for it. So why?
Dude, I was thinking about this all week, and I know I should have like a profound answer.
I was hoping
but
you didn't.
but I mean, if I'm being dead honest, I don't even have an answer for you. Like, I guess I just wanted to be different, for one. For two, I guess who kind of inspired me was Truett Haynes. He was doing some marathon in jeans, and I kind of put
Okay.
my own twist on that. And jeans is legit, but I feel like a suit was like the whole thing. So I don't know. I just took it and I called my buddy up. I was like, "Hey, dude, what do you think about doing this in a suit?" And he just did his first 70.3. He's like, "Bro, you should do that." I was like, "Got to."
So there was a part of you that this is all pointed in a sense for virality purposes, and I was assuming that because I couldn't find an explanation. I'm like, maybe he's just wants to pop off on IG and go viral, and it worked. Like, dude, you gotten what, almost 4,000 followers since you started doing this?
Yeah, I had, I mean, not that I'm doing it for the followers. I do it for the DMs. When people DM me and they're like, "Bro," like literally last night, some dude just DM me. He's like, "Bro, I just signed up for my first Ironman." It's at like 3 a.m. I'm like, "Bro, that's awesome, dude."
Yeah, yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah,
that's an
I had,
incentive. You can't say it's not. Like, that has to be
yeah,
an incentive. You got
yeah,
because
100%.
because nobody knows you, and that's not a dig on you. It's just you started this Instagram, so you have to come out of the gate hot, right? You got to get eyes on
Exactly.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I made like a little funny video on November 11th. I was like, um, this is obviously satire, but I was like, "Guys, I just hit 300 followers. Keep in mind, this is November 11th." And I was like, "Guys, I need you guys to stop following me. I want to go out and go into public without being recognized." And I'm obviously joking. And then my follower count now is like probably up to 4K, and I'm up to like almost 5 million views on all my videos.
Yeah, it's hysterical. I go in there and I just, every day I go in to check before this interview to prepare, and I just see who else from the tri community is following you, and it's just funny the people that like even Ironman Americas is their
Yeah.
regional account for the United States, which is really funny. Like you've gone more viral in triathlon than half the pro field who have been like committing their life to this. That's one of the reasons why I looked it up in the Guinness is because I hold the Guinness World Record for fastest half marathon in a full lacrosse kit. And that was another reason I wanted to talk to you, because there is no Guinness World Record for fastest Ironman in a suit.
Yeah.
But do you know you can submit a
I mean,
record?
I guess I can. I didn't even think about that.
You should, because I was looking up how many world Guinness World Records are in triathlon, and there's really not many. And you go to running, and dude, when I was looking up stuff, there's literally Guinness World Record half marathon and marathon for wearing any costume, like in a waiter costume and as dressed as a Disney character. Like there's maybe like 30 to 50 Guinness World Records. So I think this could be a good starting point. Speaking on behalf of the community, go on Guinness and figure out. I mean, it's pretty easy, I think. Yeah, figure out how you can submit a record with standards, so
I'll
you can be
tune
the
into
first
that for
guy.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's another angle, right? And it's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
marketing ploy. Yeah.
Half
Yep.
marathon
So
in lacrosse suit is legit, dude. Congrats.
yeah,
What was there?
124,
Bro, was it
124.
heavy?
I mean, because did you play like helmet sports growing up? Okay, the only like sad or not the only bad part about helmet sports is your neck always is sore like the first couple days after you wear it. Like first day of hitting in football was like the worst because you're banging your head and your neck, all these neck muscles. So yeah, that was the only like hard part was not taking nutrition because of the helmet, and then my neck just being sore the day after. But I mean, I knew I was going to break the record. It's just by how much. It was like a 148, I think, before I broke it, and so that's why I kind of cherry picked it and was like,
Jeez,
and some Australian had
savage.
it. I was like, this is coming back to America. We got to bring it home.
Heck yeah, dude. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think that's another option for you. That would be pretty cool. Get an Ironman in the Guinness World Record in some way, and that
I'll
would be
tune
like
into that.
another like after effect of this whole thing.
Exactly.
All right. So you did it for no reason other than it was hard. You wanted to do something unique, and there was a marketing aspect to it because whether it was indirect or direct, I mean, your Instagram is growing like crazy, and like you said, you get millions of views now, so it's sick. But there are a few questions that people want to know. That's why we have you on. First question from the audience, and this comes from Greg Harper, who was first out of the water at 70.3 Worlds. I want to say 2 years ago. He's arguably the fastest swimmer in the sport. He wanted to know, did you swim with the suit? And if you didn't, why not?
So I did not. I swam a 133 average. I got out of the water in an hour and 4 minutes.
I was going to
And
ask you that. The fact you didn't grow up swimming and you did a 65-minute swim is the most impressive part, I think.
dude's YouTube, bro. You-
Dude, that's insane. Good for you. That's wild.
Thank you, brother. I feel like by no means do I think is 13 hours, sub 13 hours an impressive time. And I feel like the swim, like if I swim a 133 per 100 meter and I put a suit on, that's like an extra minute per 100 meter. I'm going to get out of the water in like 2 hours.
Dude, that's true.
Like the only reason I would do it is for people's validation or to say I would, because like, I don't know, it would just bump my time so much and then the chafe would be even more gnarly.
So
I don't
you
think it's worth it.
so you actually considered it going into the race. You were like, should I wear it? Should I not? Did you try to get a wetsuit on over the suit, or you were just like, this isn't gonna?
I mean, not even because like, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it for the
Yeah.
swim. Like I only like people wouldn't even see me. I'd only be doing it for my own validation to say I swam. Like I know I can swim in a suit, and I know I can swim hard, and I can probably swim relatively fast. But I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it.
So you just like taught yourself how to swim decently. Like that's like I would say above average age group swimming. Like for sure. There's people in the pro field like clicking out like an hour swim for a full. So for you to come within 5 minutes is wild. I thought you grew up swimming.
No, I mean maybe like floating lessons when I was like 5 years
That's
old.
crazy. That's the most impressive part out of this thing. I don't think it's finishing the race in a suit. I think it's swimming a 65 without ever swimming.
We'll see. But yeah, I mean, YouTube, dude, I mean, I'm very fortunate. I live down here in SoCal, so they got a bunch of community pools here, and I live like not even a mile from like this 30-lane beautiful lap pool. So I got no excuse not to show up.
Dude, it's so funny. I tell people all the time, they're like, how did you get faster at swimming? And I tell them YouTube, like just watching swim coaches talk
Dude,
about hand entry, everything, pole.
yeah, yeah. Dude, I had a
Yeah.
buddy, he swims like a 2 minute 100 meter, he averages, and I told him to activate his lat when he reaches up, and I told him to exhale through his nose and make sure that he's only like, I won't go into the details, but basically he's
Yeah.
swimming like a
Half the
one.
water,
Yeah, yeah, he's swimming like a
yeah.
145 now, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Dude, that's crazy." I'm like, "Bro, it's the easy things. Stop going and hammering these laps and building these bad habits. Just go and learn the physics of it, and you can learn how things actually work."
Yep.
But
Yep. It's swimming is all mechanical and it's the most work for the least amount of reward. It really is. It's the worst. You spend every day in the pool just to get a little bit faster, and then you go to race day, and it's like you don't really see it translate. So it's one of the
Yeah,
more frustrating relationships in the sport. But yeah, wild. All right.
100%.
So you get out of the water, full change. I'm guessing in like the Ironman tent for T1 because
Correct.
you got to get. So you wearing what are you wearing underneath the pants? Because it was like a hybrid like sweat pant, right? I'd imagine.
No, it was just it was like Lululemon, so I guess material, but a lot of people in my comments are saying, "Bro, this guy only buttoned the top button. Bro, this guy has a sweat wicking vest. Bro, that vest was legit. The button up was legit. It was all
Yeah.
the way up."
Where did you get the suit?
I actually wore it to homecoming in high school.
You wore your homecoming suit.
So, I
Oh
mean, I
man.
wasn't yeah.
So it was suit pants, but I saw like a drawstring though. There was
The
or like a
drawstring,
shoestring. Yeah.
it was on the pants. It was like
Okay.
it was a weird material, the pants. It was like, I don't know how else to describe it. Lululemon. I got them the day
Okay.
before. Like, I didn't even practice
Oh
running with them, to be
wow.
honest.
What are you wearing under them? Are you wearing underwear? Are you wearing like bike shorts or
So I wore underwear under my wetsuit. So I went to change and I had wet underwear on, and then I threw on bike shorts, and then I threw on the pants.
All right, so you did have some kind of sham pad there
Oh, dude,
underneath.
that would
All right.
be absolutely insane if I didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, because you can't really tell if you're wearing. So in T2, you're taking off the bike shorts and you're just wearing the pants.
Correct.
Are you doing fresh pair of underwear as well, or?
I wish I did.
Oh my gosh! You spent all day in the same underwear, and
Unfortunately.
you got them wet immediately. So you're just
Dude,
in wet underwear all day.
and the chafe started about, like, mile maybe, like, 90 of the bike, but, dude, when it hit me, it was like Mike Tyson freaking uppercut chafe, dude.
So I mean, obviously you knew you were going to chafe going in. What did you do prepare in T1 for the chafing?
Nothing. Well, because I don't know, I mean, I put Vaseline on, like, here before my
Okay.
swim, obviously, and my neck, but I
Yeah.
didn't really do
Okay.
anything else for the chafing because I was just, like, kind of accepting it. Like, there's no way I'm gonna do an Ironman and not chafe in a
Wow.
suit.
So you just, oh man. All right. No, you didn't put anything on for the run either. No body glide, nothing.
Nothing, dude. Raw
That's
dogged it.
diabolical. Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. But, I mean, the chafe wasn't even that bad. I mean, it was pretty bad,
I
but
saw your
I'm
shirt.
fine
What?
today.
Yeah. So is the shirt from the wetsuit chafe and then it just bled out?
The
Or
shirt, so I had a red tie on and it, like, bled into the collar.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't even account that you had a tie on. So you had a tie on the whole time?
all the way up,
And did you go button blazer on the bike or did you unbutton it?
buttoned all the way.
When
2
did
of
you
them
be
too.
oh my god, did you tuck the tie into the shirt?
I tucked the bottom, you know how, like, there's, like, the front part of the tie and then the back tie?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
put the bottom part, like, I stuffed it in my pants so it wouldn't come out, and then the top part I, like, stuffed in the blazer, but it sometimes came out and flapped around on the bike.
Dude, you made this, I feel like, a lot harder on yourself for no reason. Like, you didn't practice in the pants, you didn't put shave cream
Mm-mm.
on, you wore wet underwear immediately. Like,
Yeah.
there were so many other things that you could have done to make it more comfortable. Um
1,000%.
All right, so shoes for the run. You just went with regular shoes. I was looking at the shoes, and this. I'm not throwing shade, but I don't think there could be a shittier pair of shoes that you wore for the marathon. Like,
Dude, I do not disagree with you. I've had those shoes for, like, a year, and they're ripped on the side. If you're a shoe brand watching this, send me some. No, I'm just kidding.
oh my gosh!
But
So
I was gonna
you,
get new ones, but, like, people say I shouldn't run with new shoes for a race. I was like, "Whatever."
oh man, people just want to see you suffer because that to running a marathon off a century bike ride with holes on the side. That was like one of the first things I noticed. I was like, was he in carbon at least?
Oh, it
And
was
no, it
not.
didn't. It was like a pair of Hokas, right? Or what were the
Uh, Saucony's.
Saucony's? Okay, okay. Man, that is funny. All right, just going through the questions in my head that people wanted me to throw at you.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so so I guess nutrition. I'm always interested to hear, amateurs and their approach to the competition. So I've never done an Ironman. I've done like 50 triathlons. Never an Ironman, just something I never got around to. The nutrition aspect, what was your nutrition strategy in the race? Like you knew you
So
were going to be out there for over 10 hours. So yeah.
so the day before I had carb load, or, like, 2 days prior, I carb loaded with I mean, I know how to carb load, so this is a plus, but I did a bunch of, acai bowls, rice, a bunch of bread, like homemade sourdough, which was really good. Woke up around 3 AM, had a little more rice, electrolytes, water, sodium, and I jumped in the water for the swim. Then I had a little bar, and then for for the bike, I had like 3 bars and then like 4 gels, but it ended
That's
up like,
it? What are these bars? What are the
uh,
bars?
BPN Go bars.
Okay, so I'm guessing there's what, like 50 grams of carbs in those, 30 grams
I
of carbs?
I think about I'm honestly not even
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, so
I
you're
kinda
under
just that's it.
fueling the entire day on top of this.
One
Yeah. There's
1,000%.
no way you're getting enough carbs in.
Dude, I had, like I don't even I mean, I think, like, the recommended, correct me if I'm wrong, is, like, 90 grams per hour, but
I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you're used to, but, like, yeah, I guess the generic rule of thumb is 90 to 110, but guys are going 160 now, so it just depends,
yeah,
you
I
know?
think I was smashing, like, maybe 60 for, like, 3
Yeah,
hours straight.
that's wild.
And then the day before, I didn't even know what the, like, special needs was, and my buddy is like I had a carb load drink, and I don't know what I was thinking, but he's like, "Bro, you need to drop off, like, some stuff at your bike special needs because that's really important. Like,
Yeah.
drop off some food just in case you
Like
need it."
like, dude, pros will put a Coke in there for, like, if they're having a bad race as, like, a mental pick me up. Like, they'll put, like, a snack, like, their favorite, candy bar or something, so if they're in a bad mental space, so you just don't even consider, like, I'm gonna accept the fact that I'm gonna be miserable.
Dude, exactly, dude, and I called him at, like 7 PM the night before, and he's telling me this, and I didn't even have the bag. Like, I threw the bag away,
Yeah,
and I show up the next morning early and drop it off.
you're
Like, I
like, "I don't need
dropped
special needs,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
IQ's fine."
And then I dropped, like, some more sodium carb drinks that I had every hour that I tried to have, um, and, yeah, I filled back up at mile 56 or 60, wherever that was, with carb drinks, so that's, like, 60 gram I think it's, like, 30 grams per liter or
Yeah,
whatever, but
you're
I honestly don't even have an answer for you, dude. My nutrition was messed up.
yeah, like it's a long way of saying I really didn't have a strategy. I just took what I had when I
Yeah,
had it and
exactly.
when I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's really funny. Okay, everyone wanted to ask this. Ben Canoe wanted me to ask you this. He came in third that day. Um, he said his stone cold killer face crossing the finish line. Like, what was the story behind that? Did you know? Like, were you just over everything? Was it kind of staged? Did you know? Because the reel you posted was sick, and it's like one of the most viral reels you have, if not the most viral reel. You just come across the finish line like business is done, dues are paid. What was your mindset at that moment?
Honestly, I don't know. I was kinda disappointed with my run. I bonked, like, really bad at, like, mile 2,
Classic
and
triathlete. Always talking about how bad their race was.
and I don't know, dude. I mean, I just crossed the finish line and yeah, I don't know. I
Well,
guess
it's a stark difference between what most people do, especially your age. I feel like the younger guys they go crazy crossing the finish line, and you come in with the suit like Patrick Bateman, um, absolute lunatic death stare. So you
yeah.
were just you were just over it.
I mean, not even that I was over it, I just feel like I don't know, I just kinda wanted to remain humble, like, the people in front of me, they just smashed their times, and I mean, not like, who am I to, like, get on my knees and, like, scream and celebrate, but it was like, that was cool, but I don't know, yeah, just trying to remain humble with it in that
Well,
sense
you're from
because
Southern
I'm
California, so you're mad chill. That's like in your DNA, you know?
yeah. I just didn't wanna be that guy, like, "Oh my gosh, everyone, I did this in a suit." I was just like, "Alright, that was cool."
Like, you
Because
had enough
I'm
attention that day, you feel like. You got
yeah.
enough yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm not by no means am I like the top of the like I'm the bottom of the barrel of triathlon. I don't know. That's just not me getting on my knees and screaming and look at me, I did this. It was just like that's
That's what
cool.
actually made me wanna interview you. The fact that you didn't cross and you were like, "Look at me more, look at like, this is me, I did it in a suit." I was like, well, there's something funny about being serious and nonchalant crossing the finish line. So I was like, he seems like a chill guy. I'll interview him. And that's what
Yeah, yeah.
most people said they were like, "I love the fact you just crossed the line like nothing happened."
Yeah. Well, I
Um,
don't know, like, I respect people who get on their knees and celebrate, and by no means do I know anyone's story who does Ironman, like, celebrate all you want, I don't like, I'm not you, you do your thing, but I don't know, I just feel like if I'm not getting first place, I can't get on my knees and scream to the whole world, "Look at me." But
yeah,
that's just me.
100%.
Yeah.
No, no, no. The community respects it, I guess, I'll say.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. There was like one or two other things before we sign up. Oh yeah, okay. So Indian Wells. So you finished the race. You did a diabolical move. You didn't even give it the 24-hour rule, and you signed up for Indian Wells. Why? And you're gonna do it in a suit. So why?
Like, why not? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't have an answer for you for that either.
So I guess what's the goal here? Do you want to beat your 70.3 time not in a suit? That be nice. So that could be a goal, right?
Yeah, I did 5:56 in Oceanside, but I had like
Okay,
a
a tough
10
course, dude.
yeah, it was a gnarly course, but I
This,
had like
yeah.
I didn't have like a race belt and you needed it to go through Camp Pendleton, so I would have gotten like a 5:45, but I want Indian Wells is very flat. I was looking at the course today.
Yeah.
Like the bike starts downhill. I want to get around 5:15 hopefully in the suit.
So you want to drop 30 minutes. That's your PR, Oceanside, 540 or 5, whatever you did at Oceanside.
5:56.
So you want to drop, why am I drawing a blank here? 40 minutes off your 70.3 time.
Yeah.
I don't, okay. I'm not going to tell you can't. I think it's definitely possible. Easier swim for sure. It's not an ocean swim. The bike is definitely faster. There's a little bit climbing, but the roads are a lot smoother. You'll hit some weird, unkept, cracked roads, but it's a lot faster, and then the run's beautiful. So I definitely think it could be possible. So
We'll
yeah, I
see.
would
But
just
regardless, I'll go out there and leave everything I have out there. So,
yeah,
I mean, and
100%.
it'll be a lot more fun than the full.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The weather should be good. I mean, it's Southern California, and
yeah.
yeah. Well, ironically, last year I DNF that race, so I can't really speak on the whole course, but
How'd
but
you how'd you DNF, if
uh,
you don't mind me asking?
the swim, it was actually I just woke up sick and it was my last pro race. That's when I called it quits.
Mhm,
Just started the swim and kind of got in the whole pack and then just had nothing, like no power. I was exhausted just trying to stay. And
mhm.
that if that's the case, then it's going to be a long day. So I just really didn't have the energy that day and pulled out. But
That's
that's
fair.
what happens. This is
Yeah,
my
yeah,
yeah, it's like one DNF in 9 years. So it is what it is, but it just sucks
yeah.
it happened. Um People DNF all the time. So it's
Mm.
wild that you didn't. Did it ever go through your mind during Arizona, like I'm gonna pull out?
No, I mean, it was never a question of, like, "I can't do this." It was like, "How can I do this?" Like, I bonked, like, I was dry heaving from, like, mile 2 on, and the people are so nice there, dude. Like, this girl gave me salt tablets that I was using that
Yeah.
really helped me.
That's
Um
the break glass in case of emergency move
Yeah,
is
yeah,
salt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, it helped, I felt for sure, or I felt the effects for sure.
Yeah.
But
So you're doing Indian Wells next. What's the plan for this? Are you just gonna keep doing this? This is gonna be your Truett Haynes shtick, and then through that you're gonna find a message and you're just gonna try to be a positive impact on people? Like is that the main drive here, I'd imagine?
a 100%, that's the number one priority is being a positive impact. Like, nothing beats DMs that are talking about, "Dude, you're the reason I signed up for an Ironman." Like, bro, what? That's crazy. But I'll do Indian Wells, and then I got some stuff that I've reached out to some people. I'm gonna be doing some stuff in 2026 early that I'll release once it gets confirmed. But Indian Wells is the next mission for sure. And yeah, but we'll see.
Well, I'll tell you this. I think with your athletic ability, which I don't know if you realize yet or not, it could be cool if you just start chipping away at the time and you become like a sub 430 guy in a suit. Like that would be absolutely hysterical. Like definitely with better bike gear, like more bike training. I mean, your swim is great already. Like you could definitely get to be like a sub 430 half guy. It'd be really funny to see you win or get on a podium in an age group race, in a suit.
That'd
So
be legit. Well, I feel like, I mean, it's like once you start running, I feel like you can never stop. Like if you sign up for a half Ironman, if you sign up for an Ironman, it's not like that's your last race. And even if it is, like you're not done thinking about it entirely. So I don't think I'll ever give it up. I might transition to different things, like do different things in a suit, but I like triathlons currently. So
You're just gonna be the suit guy.
yeah,
That's
suit
funny.
guy.
That's really funny. We for our pro team, we partner with a tailor, Mark Pomerantz out of Carlsbad, and he gives our fastest pro a blazer every year. So it's funny. I'll tell him to reach out and follow you.
I'm
He's
very close to that location.
Yeah, he's in your neck of the woods too. He's a huge triathlon fan. He
Really?
dresses some of the pros too for like their press conferences and stuff. So yeah, maybe I'll tell him to reach out and do a
Yeah,
collab with
dude.
you.
Tell him 15 days. I need to be dressed up, my best
he's
attire.
he's dude. He's gonna be at Indian Wells.
Oh, no
Asked me if
way.
I was going. Yeah, he's good friends with one of the pros, so he's gonna go watch him watch. But I'll tell him, be like, yeah, that dude Trevor I interviewed's racing, so you got to keep an eye out for him.
Heck yeah, dude. Are you going or not?
I'm debating. It's a 5 hour drive from me, but I get in like Tuesday of that week, so it'd be a quick turnaround, and I got kids and stuff, so I don't know. That's a long way of me saying I'm not sure
Eh,
yet.
that's fair.
Yeah, but dude, it was fun. Fun picking your brain about this. Yeah, like good luck, and we're gonna be rooting for you for sure. You're an on your left crowd favorite, so yeah, we'll be
So yeah,
supporting from the sidelines, man.
yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you again. I appreciate the DM reaching out. And yeah, we'll see you in Dean Wells. Maybe 5:15 isn't possible. I don't know, but
I think
regardless,
you'll surprise yourself for sure.
yeah.
And if you stay in the sport and get a triathlon bike, because did you do this on a road bike or no? I
No,
can't
I
remember.
had a triathlon
You
bike.
had a tri bike, okay.
Yeah,
All right. So
OfferUp's finest.
offer up's finest. How much did you spend on the bike?
I paid 1,000 for it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's like a 2011 or something felt, but it's
All
good.
right. Yeah. Yeah. No, gets the job done. All right. Appreciate it, Trevor.
Sweet.
Uh,
Thank you, bro.